Right, Warwick then, 4:05 to close off the card. 2 miles for this. This is the Racing TV Free for a Month Newcomers bumper. And 6 go. Take out horse 2 on a mission. We've known that for some time. Does not go. Light fading at Warwick, ahead of the last. Millstone 9-4. Bourgeois is under to 30. Don't Tell the Wife is 4-1. Frau Georgia 5-1, 8-1, and Bigger the rest. Millstone heads them 9-4, and it looks as though that the light might be going down. It is 4:05, but I'm sure Stuart Machin can still see him.
Thanks, Tom. Yeah, welcome back to Warwick, where it is, yes, getting a little bit murky, but then you might expect that for still the early part of January with a 4:05 finale, and the runners arriving at the start for it in pretty much of a cluster. Local trainer Ian Williams, doubly represented, of course, here with Jumpsuit and Bourgeois, and Charlie Longston, who himself is not a million miles away, represented by the mare in shot there, St. Delina, who runs on the colours of Alan Halsall. Now, as you saw from that show that Tom just gave you, she's been notably easy to back from 11-2 out to 8-1, but she is related to several winners. Time might show that maybe a slightly stiffer test of stamina is going to be her strengths, but she wasn't a bad looking individual, I thought, in the parade ring. It's a complete guessing game as to what they might be capable of as they see the racecourse for the first time in this newcomer's bumper, but she, I thought, was perhaps one of the better looking in the parade ring, however slightly concerning that she should be on the drift in this race. What about one or two of the others? Millstone heading the market here at 9-4. You can understand why he would be prominent in the betting. Alan King historically has a good record with his bumper horses here at Warwick. Brendan Powell takes the ride. Millstone runs in the colours of Sue Welsh, homebred out of their mare Stony Path. And Millstone, I thought athletic, I suppose, is one way that I might describe him in the parade ring. Got a little bit of scope about him as well. Don't Tell the Wife represents Caroline Bailey. Don't Tell the Wife, centre of shot, pale colours there for Harry Skelton. Been a pretty good day overall for Caroline and Harry, hasn't it? Caroline among the winners earlier on with the mare Diliev, and now looking to top and tail the card, and Harry aboard Beakstown in the Grade 2 Ballymore Novice Hurdle, and Bailey and Skelton combining with the classic chase third at Cross Park as well. Starters ready for him, I think, for the finale here. So, despite the fact that St. Delina has been relatively easy to back, I'm keen to see how she gets on here. The market headed by the Alan King trained Millstone, centre shot with Brendan Powell in the saddle. The goggles are down, they're about to be called forward, the flags are up, so with thanks we can head to the commentary box, the final time at Warwick today, and rejoin David.
Thank you very much, Stuart. It has been a good day for Caroline Bailey. The winner and Cross Park ran very well in the Classic also. Not sure anyone's going to be mad keen to make this a test, but who knows, we'll see. They steadily stroll towards the tape. And there are 6 runners, 4 geldings and 2 mares for this closing Racing TV Free for a Month Newcomers Standard Open National Hunt Flat Race, and the first 2 to show at a very steady tempo are Jumpsuit and St. Delina. Jumpsuit is with the ears pricked on the outside of St. Delina, the light blue and red Jumpsuit under Tom Scudamore. These are followed by Don't Tell the Wife and Harry Skelton, the light blue in 3rd place. Millstone, the green and red next in the field on the outside of Frau Georgia, the yellow and dark blue striped sleeves, bidding to make it a double on the card for Neil Mulholland after winning the big race with Impulsive Star. Frau Georgia races in 5th, and the back marker is Bourgeois under Aidan Coleman. Bourgeois, stable companion of Jumpsuit. They've got a full circuit in front of them. On the right is Sam Twiston-Davies on board St. Delina, and on the outside is Jumpsuit and Tom Scudamore. Sam looking for winner number 75 of his season, and Tom number 55 of his. These are followed by Don't Tell the Wife in 3rd place, with then Frau Georgia on the inside, just fighting for her head a little bit. Racing on her outer is Millstone, representing Alan King, and Bourgeois and Aidan Coleman in last place. So they have picked up a little bit of speed as they're now starting to climb uphill, with Jumpsuit, a son of Taboog, on the outside of St. Delina, with Don't Tell the Wife. Caroline Bailey looking for a double on the day, looking to have the first and last race winners, having had success with Diliev earlier on. Fro Georgia is now a very definite fourth, ahead of Millstone, and Bourgeois is in last place. Bourgeois, the 1-4-year-old in the lineup, and getting a bit of weight from his 5 rivals. Jumpsuit, still with ears pricked, on the outside of St. Delina, racing with her head on one side. These are still followed by Don't Tell the Wife and Fro Georgia and Robbie Dunn, waiting in 4th position at this stage, as they're followed by Millstone, and Bourgeois is last of all. There'd be 6 lengths separating the 6 runners as they emerge from the trees. The gloom just setting a bit on Warwick this afternoon as the light begins to fade. St. Delina and Jumpsuit are still the first 2 here. Jumpsuit on the outside of St. Delina. The order hasn't changed much, with Don't Tell the Wife, Fro Georgia on that one's inside, and then Bourgeois getting up on the inside of Millstone, who's just been relegated to last Millstone and is actually being ridden along by Brendan Powell. So St. Delina turning on the taps with Jumpsuit. Fro Georgia is following them and still taking an enthusiastic hold on the inside of Don't Tell the Wife, and then Bourgeois yet to really be put through his paces at the moment. So Millstone's going to really have to find something. Looks to be beaten in 6th place as they make the turn back towards home in the Racing TV Free for a Month Newcomers Bumper. St. Delina trying to fend off the challenge of Jumpsuit, but Fro Georgia still moves with considerable menace under Robbie Dunn, is looking strong at this stage. To the outside, Don't Tell the Wife tries to plug on as Bourgeois makes headway. Fro Georgia is now asked to try and come past St. Delina. She runs on pluckily. Here's Bourgeois and Aidan Coleman coming over the top and sweeping past the pair of them. And it's Bourgeois from Fro Georgia in 2nd place. St. Delina back in 3rd. Bourgeois has got this sewn up under Aidan Coleman, and Bourgeois stylishly wins the bumper. 2nd Fro Georgia, in 3rd St. Delina. Don't Tell the Wife home in 4th.
Bourgeois wins for Ian Williams, Aidan Coleman. Had a few favourites on the cards today. Ian Williams, but this horse has won. Bourgeois at 4-1, galloped away from them quite nicely, and taking a while to pull up as well. He's galloped right the way past the line, and Stuart Machin at Warwick quite taken with that, and he's still not pulled him up yet.
Was impressive, Tom, wasn't it? Bourgeois held up off a steady pace which increased going up the far side. Shaken up early in the straight, as we can see on the closing stages now, but not hard pressed to put this to bed. Difficult to know how to quantify the form, given that it was a newcomer's bumper, but only a 4-year-old. There could be plenty of improvement to come. Fro Georgia in 2nd, travelled well, perhaps didn't quite pick up her in the manner you might have expected off the final turn, but she's still run on willingly enough to the line. I wouldn't grab that performance in any shape or form. And St. Delina, although she's only finished 3rd in the end, looked green throughout the race, and she could improve markedly for that. A reflective winning trainer, Ian Williams, who rounds out the day with success. Likewise, the man in shot, Aidan Coleman, aboard Bourgeois, who scored at this price.
4-1, Bourgeois from Fro Georgia at 6-1. The winner of the last for Coleman and Williams, Bourgeois.